Okay. What time is your flight again?
10:30. But Miss Patty's on her way in 5. So, plenty of time, Dad.
All right.
And you make sure you thank her. That is a long ride to the airport.
You act like you didn't raise me with manners, Ma.
Do you make sure you have everything? Your contact solution, your cell phone charger?
Yeah, I'm all good. So, hey,
Yeah.
look. I know it's costing you a lot to send me out there, but I'm gonna try to make it. No, I am gonna make it up to you, I promise. I'll work extra shifts at the diner whenever you need me to.
Okay, well, don't worry about that. Money's always been tight, but we've been able to make it work. We just want you to stay locked in because this might not happen again.
For real. Thank you, both of you. Like, this is the biggest opportunity in my life, and I promise I'm not gonna waste it.
Is everything else at Dion?
Oh yeah, he's even got 2 coaches that'll be there that he showed my tape to.
That's so great, honey.
Did he say?
I didn't feel like pressing him, Dad. But hey, if they know Dion, they must be legit.
Oh, all right. We know you're going to be incredible, but if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, we know that you'll find another way. Yeah, it's something that you want bad enough. We know that you'll figure it out.
Man, there's no other option. So let it all work out, right, Dad?
That's right.
So proud of you.
Thanks, man. Is that Miss Patty calling? All right. Love you guys.
We love you too.
Oh, you just got a text now, Tyler. MP, Dion. Nice to finally meet you in person, yo, brother.
You too.
You good?
Yeah. No, I just can't believe I'm here right now.
I get it, but you ain't got time to be starstruck. First round's about to start. You rested? No, it's a long flight from Vermont.
Yeah, as much as I can be. Thanks again for the invite. Being here means everything to me.
You earned it. That tape you sent was something else. But a tape can get you so far.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, swing that ball. Club league coaches want to see you do it in high-pressure situations against legitimate time, which is why you're here, obviously. Now, today in the gym, we got 2 club league coaches. Coach Troy with the High Flyers and Coach Weber with the Elite. I got them to hold off on committing their final roster spots to the summer so they can see you play.
That's amazing. Thanks again, Dion. Wait, those aren't EYBL teams, are they? Because I'm not familiar with them.
Nah, shoe circuit roster's been locked for a long time, MP. But these are great clubs. You get a spot on either, scouts will see you face plenty of dudes from 2KU 250. Hey, swing that ball! Speaking of which, this morning you were up against the squad with Nick Hunter. It's a small farm from here in LA, 219 over 250. You outplay him, both coaches gonna want you on their squads. Guaranteed.
Bet. I'm locked in.
All right, let's get to it. All right, let me see something. Put it up.
Yeah, they can car me. Let's go. Yeah.
Nice work, MP. Nice work.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion. Hey, but I feel bad that I had to go out there and not organize like that.
All right, let's take a walk.
Oh, yeah. So do I got any offers yet?
You cut right to the chase, don't you?
No disrespect, sir, but I gotta catch a plane to Vermont in about 3 hours. If I don't, I might miss my flight.
All right, then I won't waste no more of your time. Coach Troy and Coach Weber both want you on this squad. But we want to talk to you first.
Yeah, sure. Before we go, do you got any advice?
The most important thing for you to figure out is which team's going to bring out the best of them. Now, they got different rosters, different cultures, different strengths, and weaknesses. You got to make a big boy decision.
Appreciate that. I hear you. Let's do it.
All right, let's go talk to Coach Troy. He'll tell you all about the hot flyers. Coach Troy. MP.
What are you doing hiding in Vermont League? You should be out here running with the big boys.
Well, it's not easy convincing your parents to move across the country. But listen, I'm ready to take on the world. I just need my chance.
We love that kind of attitude here at the Hot Flyers. Some other club teams, they want you to fall in line, cater to what they want you to do. But it's our job to make you look good. And with our roster, you look pretty great, okay? We got one of the top-ranked players, Devontae Mills. You heard of him?
Yeah, his name sounds familiar.
Okay. He's ranked 69 in the country, and he is a guard that can do everything. But he's an elite playmaker. Okay, if you want an easy basket, he's your guy. And I know you'll connect with him on a personal level, too.
Whoa, coach. I get buckets any which way, but I'm not turning down the easy one either.
You're right. He's a smart man. And because he's so smart, he's going to weigh out all his options.
Oh, you're talking about Union Elite. Those guys are okay, but they're a little old school if you ask me. You don't look old school to me, MP.
I'm sorry. The boy's 18. He don't know what he is.
Yeah, I'm just having a little fun. You know, you take as much time as you need, okay? No pressure, obviously. Go talk to Coach Weber and see where you stay.
Hey, nice talking to you, coach.
Right.
Be in touch. Coach Weber. MP.
Pleasure, coach.
Okay. Well, I won't sugarcoat it. It's the biggest decision of your life. You got one club league season left. You need to make the most of it if you want to get an offer from somewhere that's going to make it to the league. That's the goal, isn't it? The NBA?
Yeah, for starters.
Yeah, I bet people telling you you're crazy for dreaming that big.
Oh, all the time.
But they don't know what it means to set your sights high and give everything you got to get there. And you join Union Elite, you're going to work you harder than you've ever been working for. That's what it takes to get where you need to go. And you need to go somewhere big.
I'm not gonna lie, coach. I like the sound of that.
All right, well, you got an amazing group of young men like yourself who won't settle for mediocrity.
Well, actually, could you go more into that? Like, how would I fit into your system?
Okay, well, you know, most of the guys been teammates going on 2 years now. And in the club league circuit, that's big. They know how to play together and make the right play. Highest ranked player is Brandon Harris, ranked 68 on 250.
Ooh, that sounds legit.
Oh, he's got a future in the league. You know, I think great rifle. But more importantly for you, he's a big who can finish on the inside and out. Great on the pick and roll, pick and pop, beast on the boards and protecting the paint. Now, if that's the kind of player that's going to bring out the best in your game, Union Elite's no brainer.
Well, I gotta go over with Dion a little bit more, but hey, I appreciate the talk, coach.
You got it. You got it.
All right, well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what you think?
I don't know, man. My head's kind of spinning.
When it comes to big decisions like this, you can debate yourself forever. But always find that the right answer is in your gut. Do this. Picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
I'm lost, Dion. Can we go over it all one more time?
Sure. All right, first up, we got the High Flyers. Now, your best teammate there is a point guard, and Coach Troy is a little more modern as approach to his players. Then you got the elite. Your best teammate there is a big man, and Coach Weber's a little more old school, but he gets results. He's sent like 15 dudes to the NBA. Now, they're both excellent coaches. They both care about their players. You just got to figure out which type of team you want to play for and which type of culture you respond to.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, that all sounds pretty clear.
All right. Now, picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
Excuse me, Coach Webb. I'm ready to join you in the elite, sir.
Wise decision, young man. Which is how I know you made it without Deion's input.
See, he's not just tough on his players, he's tough on everyone. But he can handle it. He molds you into something special.
I'm really looking forward to the structure you'll provide.
Oh, now the magic's in the work, MP. And you give me everything you got, we'll make something special together.
All right, before all that, I gotta help this young man move his life from Vermont to LA in about 72 hours. So, you mind if we take off?
Hey, I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Looking forward to joining the team, sir.
Yes. Right.
I know what you're thinking. Did I make the right choice?
Actually, I'm thinking about tacos. Man, I'm starving. This is my first time in LA.
You're gonna be great here.
I know I got like a million things to do and only like 3 days to do them, but honestly, it feels like there's a weight lifted from my shoulders. All I ever wanted was a shot to prove myself, and thanks to you, I'm getting that. I mean, for real, it feels like a Hollywood movie.
You got a unique chance to do something special here, MP. Don't waste a second of it.
Oh, I won't. I'm a hard worker. You won't have an issue with that, I promise.
That's what I like to hear. Now, as far as getting an apartment and all that, don't even worry about it. I'll take care of you.
Really?
You just gotta call your folks and let them know your life's about to change. Sound good?
Yes, sounds fire. But hey, do you mind if I get some shots up before I go?
Come on now. My gym is your gym. Welcome to the family.
Hey, I appreciate that, Deion.
Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time. But you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2KU 250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't way equal. How so? Well, MP's got to play well with our scouts. Scouts show up the games when there's players like 2KU 250. Now, the coach gave me your schedule, and I already highlighted all the games you're going to be going up against guys like 2KU 250. Now, someone in your position has to ball out every game. But you really got to ball out these guys. That's how you move the needle.
Believe me, I know. I've seen all of your videos.
All right. Other thing to keep your eye on is the EYBL showcase. Now, I know you're a little disappointed you didn't catch on with the EYBL team.
I was, but it's like you said, I'm here now, so I'm going to make the most of that.
Hey, you learned already. The good news is, if you make your all-star team, you get to play in the showcase game against the EYBL Select, which is basically their all-star team.
Dad, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's fire, Dion.
That's exposure. Scouts from all over show up to that showcase.
And when MP does what MP does,
That's money in the bank.
I appreciate you walking us through all that, Dion, man. You know, so it reminds me of the culinary industry. But instead of scouts and the 2K U250, we have critics and Michelin stars.
You have to forgive my dad. He's a chef, so he loves talking everything.
You a
restaurant.
chef?
Yeah.
I went to culinary school.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, man. I mean, I was dying. I used to do fine dining back in New York, but we moved to Vermont to start a family.
Man, I thought I might just switch up careers after my pro hooping days was over. But basketball's in my blood. Can't leave the game alone. Plus, restaurant work, man, that's hard. Yo, MP, I hope you have respect for what this man's doing. Most folks ain't cut out to do it.
I got respect for everything he does.
Well, if you got the same work ethic as your old man, you're going to be just fine.
Thanks, Dion.
Hey, I got it.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Dion.
Oh, this reminds me of when I moved to New York.
Dad,
Yeah.
were you scared? I mean, when you took that big swing towards your dreams, were you scared?
A little bit. But I knew I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't at least try. Hey, you nervous? Look, hey, I know it's big deal, but you always rise to the occasion.
Do I?
Yeah.
Because you're sacrificing your entire career to make all this happen. And all I've done up until now is complain about growing up in Vermont. So after all that, I just feel like I owe it to you and Mom to make this happen.
Whoa, you don't owe me anything, all right? I'm your father. Again, I didn't sacrifice my career. My priorities just changed. Look, MP, I don't have any regrets, okay? And I know this is going to sound corny, but I believe everything happens for a reason. I mean, who knows what would have happened if we stayed in New York, right? Right? But you're here. And you have a chance to make your dreams happen. And you owe it to yourself to make it happen. Right?
That's exactly what I need to hear, Pops.
You got it. You got it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here with my bro, Big Dog, Brandon Harris. Hey, what's up, B?
What up, MP? Welcome to the team, bro.
Appreciate you, fam. Yo, so tell my followers what's it like running with Union Elite.
I mean, it's all about growing the game, right? We work on fundamentals and playing basketball the right way.
I see you, and in your words, describe what it's like running our offense, because you know I have my thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you got to say.
I mean, we got me, so we play inside out, but I draw double teams, so everybody
All right, it's giving Wimby vibes, but yo, what's up with this dude Jaden Moore? Like, I hear he's supposed to be him, ranked 184 on the 250, but
He legit. He like to get to the hoop and finish. More of a slasher than a shooter, but got to mix the street ball in his game. From Chicago, so you know how they get down.
all right, all my followers, listen up. I want you to know we get buckets in Vermont too.
Say that, then.
Do they have clocks in Vermont? Time for warm-up. Wrap it up. Head to the court. Gentlemen, how's everyone feel?
Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High flying guard, like. Everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves out here for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk. But you know why I hear? There ain't no faking. You got a cute story, bro, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Berti and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the five. It's good. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there's not much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Diaz with just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Lunay Diaz can't get that one to fall. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim. That's textbook. Moore got to a spot, and he made the defense pay.
Kicks it to Johnson. Will it go? And he takes it up and lays it in.
It took him a while, but they finally take the lid off.
Sometimes all it takes is one to get a whole team going. Let's see. Etherington outside. Moore. Back to Etherington. There's the three. Some solid defense right there from Lunay Diaz. Union Elite with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
And that one's good.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set, he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Berti. Etherington. And Team Ballers miss again. Now here's Robert. Rodriguez covers. Harris outside. Bird. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. To the middle. Now Rodriguez. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice move.
I mean, look, this is the level of defense you have to throw at Rodriguez. And even then, it might not be enough to stop him.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level of competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
And here's more from the arc. Rebound by Union Elite. Kicks it to Johnson. Now Diaz. Bird on the wing. Johnson, defended by Verity. Here's Johnson. Outside Diaz. Now Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. And that'll tie this game up.
Not every big at this level will shoot, Joe. Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Team foul. At the line for Team Ballers, Jaden Moore.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jaden Moore, he's got
Make a substitution. Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Time call.
Outside, it's Johnson. Mitchell outside. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Mitchell. Out it from distance. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now here's Moore. 9 points in this one. The layup missed. Outside, it's Johnson. To the inside. Rebounded by the Ballers. And here's the fast break. Moore with the bucket.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
Outside, it's Johnson. Out to the wing. Park down low that time and gets hit with a 3-second call. Team Ballers leading. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes.
Pass to Robert. Now here's Johnson. No good there. And there's the call on MP. That's his first foul. Let's see if they can extend their lead into double digits.
No reason to think they can't. The way they're moving right now.
And here's Etherington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 6 to shoot. Pass to Moore. From the high post. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. It looks like he's feeling good out there.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true the coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he has.
And then Robert with the dunk.
They want Robert being aggressive inside like this. No need for soft finishes. Throw it down.
Here's Etherington. It's the front of the rim and out. We'll see if they want to trade the 2-for-1 right here.
Got to time up that clock, though, to do so.
A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Moore from the arc. They get it back. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, hang off that time.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
On the wing, Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close. Team Bowlers on top. They're up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. It's been one outstanding game from Jaden Moore.
Honestly, nothing new for him. Continuing to show off his scoring prowess night in and night out. It's like he's mailing in a great performance and he's put his stamp on this game early and often. We'll see if the second half is more of the same.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of it. And to see MP working out with him, that's really a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Union Elite trailing here. Bird outside. Shot on the wing. Rodriguez grabs the board. Bertie goes in. Here's Moore. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
Wingman finding a teammate. Good looks from Bertie.
Union Elite with the ball. Pass to Diaz. Bird outside. Back to Diaz. Here's Johnson. Moore covering. Outside, it's Johnson. Outside, Harris. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
And Harris with the rejection. Etherington outside for 3, Moore, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Harris. Rodriguez with the steal. Etherington outside. Bertie up top. Moore gets the 3-ball to go.
Everyone knows that the corner threes are a little bit easier, and a smart player like Moore understands that and takes advantage.
Finds Bird. Diaz. A kick out to Bird. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Moore with it. Guarded now by Diaz. The shot from Rodriguez is no good.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt. His activity was just as effective as the block. Made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
Now here's Johnson. Bird outside. Now Harris with 4 to shoot. Johnson. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. It goes on Jaden Moore. Now a timeout called by Union Elite. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Ballers have it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Finds Bird. Johnson. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Team Ballers leading. What a game we've seen from Jaden Moore. You can see why he's so highly touted. And tonight, he's definitely lived up to that hype.
And if you look at the eye test between Moore and a guy like MP, Moore looks like he's on a different level. You can't ignore the ease at which he's getting his points.
Here's Bird. Banked in off the glass.
Over the defense. Jake Bird still able to get one to go from close. Not easy and not something that is easy to practice either. Nicely done.
Here's Summers. The kick out to Bertie. And again, no good by Team Ballers. Pass to Robert. Back to Johnson. Here's Bullock to the paint. Outside for Diaz. Bullock. Robert. He's guarded by Pascal. Robert can't get it to fall. Here's Summers. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls. Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Right side, Johnson. Bird outside. Diaz. Here's Robert. And that's good. A nice job on the glass. And they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Team Ballers call timeout.
Substitution for Union Elite. At the line for Union Elite, Mitch Mitchell, shooting 1.
And here, Team Ballers have it. They've led by as much as 10. Double team on Moore. Pass to Pasco. Etherington. No good on the 3.
Things have really gone south for him here. Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. It's not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
And here's Robert, guarded by Etherington. Now here's Johnson. Bird outside. On the wing, it's MP. Union Elite again can't hit it. Here's the break. Bertie from long range. But they recover it. Etherington outside. Bertie over Bird. It's rebounded by Robert. Finds Bird. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Ballers.
Especially when you're losing down the stretch, throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. You've got to get a better shot than that. And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Good work there as it goes.
Get in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Outside Bertie. That doesn't go either for Bertie. Union Elite trailing here. Back to Johnson. Robert. MP high post. Bird outside. Now Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Now Etherington. Outside Bertie. That doesn't go either for Bertie.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Because this big man always delivers.
Team Ballers call timeout.
Usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here. Maximize the clock.
So important. You're right about the clock. Great opportunity, and they want to take a quality shot.
Now Etherington. Outside Bertie. Over Bird. No good again that time.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in his app.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Harris. Out to the right wing with 4 to shoot. Fades away. Sinks it.
Trying to put this one out of reach. They will not let up. That's the focus they've brought here tonight. They've been the team that just wanted it more.
So it's team ballers now. Rodriguez with the 3. And it's Bird with the board. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one, so they push him into the penalty.
And coach was calling for that foul. You can't let the opposing team run out the clock. To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
And an intentional foul right there. And so they foul intentionally.
Jaden Moore, 4th personal foul. At the line for Union League.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up by 5. And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point game.
And that is how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury him for sure.
Timeout called here as team ballers decide to talk it over. What's your take here, guys?
They need a miracle right now. They have to make a 3, then foul, then hope the shooter misses the foul shots. Both of them, mind you, and then make another 3. Not easy to do.
And here's more from the arc. No good. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2K YouTube 50 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for team ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though. He's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that'll do it for this one. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
What the fuck I was supposed to lose to them niggas?
So team ballers win the opening possession.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into the team.
Now here's more. The pick from Pasco. Inside. And the dunk by Pasco.
All business assist from Jaden Moore. We respect his slashing ability, giving him chances to distribute on the run from overcommitting defense.
Starting tonight for team ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Berti and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. Now here's more. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Harris comes down with the board. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K YouTube 50. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Diaz. Outside, Harris. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Here's Berti. Moore. He's covered by Johnson. Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession. Pass to Moore. Shot clock at 5. That ball's coming off of Berti's feet. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Team Ballers trailing. Diaz with the steal. Down low. Here's Bird. And the layup's good off the glass.
Making the most of a close-range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Moore outside. Pass to Berti. Etherington. And he banks in the layup.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Union Elite with the ball. Bird on the wing. Diaz back to Bird. And now Johnson. Off target with the 3. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite. Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Now here's Robert. Kicks it to Johnson. That basket's good. Off to a fast start. 2 for 3.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Count that bucket.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Here's Robert. To the wing, right side. Kicks it to Johnson. Tries again. Count the basket.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now Etherington. Moore outside. From downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Pass to Diaz. On the wing, Harris. Rodriguez covers. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
And in club league play here in the WCCL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now Moore. He's got 8 in this one. And finished off by Rodriguez.
Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
Outside, it's Johnson. Five on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's both teams making a change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Mitchell. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch shot to the glass.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Rodriguez outside. Back to Moore. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. To the inside, Robert, and he converts the layup.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
So it's Team Ballers now, trailing by 5. Here's Summers. Moore outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
And so he makes both at the line that time.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces. And the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
Outside, it's Johnson. To the left wing. From deep. That shot, no good. So it's Team Ballers now. It's a 3-point game. Moore double team. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
On the wing, it's MP. He's guarded by Moore. Here's Johnson. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul.
First one for him falls.
For Union Elite, MP for 2.
And so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. 3 on 3. Here's Etherington. And it's slammed home from Etherington.
No way. Etherington, he's walking on the air.
MP high post. Moore's there. Pass to Harris. Back to Diaz. Now here's Harris. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his 3-point shot at this point.
Rodriguez, the screen. Outside Berti. It's good. This is that time from Etherington. And so it's tied as we head into halftime. And plenty more to come right after this. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Brandon Harris.
Oh, he went nuts from 3-point range in the first half. I think the team will be paying a little more attention to him down the stretch.
Even then, I don't see how he can keep that pace up. But until he cools off, I say keep feeding him.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of him. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Outside, it's Johnson. Goes up at the stripe, and it comes off the front of the rim. Team Ballers with the lead. Here's Moore. Nice pass, led him right to the rack, perfectly for the layup.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. It looks like he's feeling good out there.
Johnson, he's guarded by Pascal. Outside Diaz. Bird launches a 3. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Well, everything's working for them on the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
For 3, Moore. They get it again. Now Rodriguez uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
Back to Johnson. And he's off on that one. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there. Oh, superb floor awareness on display there for Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
Here's Diaz. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tries to snap the cold streak. Misses the layup. The possibility here of pushing the lead into double digits.
And mentally, that would give them an even bigger edge over their opponents.
Back to Berti. Now Rodriguez. He's covered by Harris. More attack. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
The lead just keeps increasing, attempting to put this one away.
And the D has to be frustrated at this point. Now a timeout called by both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Johnson. Defense right there. And out of bounds, Team Ballers will take it. To the paint. Here's Summers.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Now Johnson. He has 7. Pass to Diaz. Bird. And Johnson down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc. The shot from Bird, no good.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run. And Summers gets it to go.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
And here's Robert. Pass to Bullock. Johnson. Bird on the wing. And that time also a missed shot. What a game we've seen from Jaden. You can see why he's so highly touted. And tonight, he's definitely lived up to that hype.
And if you look at the eye test between Moore and a guy like Ampini, Moore looks like he's on a different level. You can't ignore the ease at which he's getting his points.
And time called here, Union Elite. New group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite. At the line for Union Elite, Brendan Harris. 1 shot.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. He can score like a machine.
Berti, Bird defending. For 3, Moore. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And Union Elite with possession. Inside. A nice shot by Robert.
Powerhouse play inside. Robert forcing his way through.
They're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Back to Berti. Pass to Moore. There's the triple. Kept alive. And the dunk by Pasco.
His rebounding ability on the offensive end is such a lift for this team.
Not only does he grab it, he also puts it right back.
Absolutely. Keeps the play alive and finishes.
On the wing, it's MP. Moore covering. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
An unfortunate mistake. He's got to be picking himself.
We're watching them give away a crucial possession.
They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Rodriguez outside. Etherington outside. Takes a 3. Another shot. And the layup by Rodriguez.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
MP high post. Moore's there. Pass to Harris. Back to Johnson. Now Harris. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Moore outside. Outside Bertie. Etherington. Back to Bertie. Pass to Moore. This one for three. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Back to Johnson. The kick out to Bird. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Outside, Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Fires high post. And he gets it to go.
A reliable score. He is such an asset for his team.
Now here's Johnson. So we see Team Ballers taking the W here.
They really came together as a team tonight and earned it. But give some credit to Jaden Moore. He's a big reason why they came away victorious. And I want to see if he can keep stringing together games like this.
And there was a lot of talk coming into this one about MP.
You know, even with the loss, I still like what I saw from MP tonight. There were moments when you could really see flashes of his potential. I'm looking forward to seeing more from this kid.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Ali saying thanks for watching.